Hey all, welcome to the channel that brings you multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expansive point of view and that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with you whenever, fam, you come across them. So, this is a reading for the spirit of Inzunza, also called Inzunza. I think Inzunza is Zulu, I think. And Inzunza, I think that's Swati, maybe Xhosa also, but both, either way, same thing, yours. And I don't yet want to like share my translation like in English because I don't want to limit like what this concept holds. So yeah, I know that you guys, whether South African or not, like you guys, if you resonate with this, you resonate and you watch. And I'm so glad that you guys are that intelligent. Like, honestly, it brings me so much pride that I have viewers that are able to be like, yeah, I don't know what that word means, but my girl does readings, and if that reading resonates, that shit resonates. End of story. Like, so yeah. Um, the title says that what am I gonna call this again? The dark side of Inzunza. I mean that like as like it has a double meaning. I mean the dark side as in like some very unknown things about Inzunza, and I also mean the dark side as in the dark side, like the things that, the bad is what I mean. Within context, right? For the sake of the conversation, the word bad. Um Yeah, because why? Because it's coming up. Because I can feel the energies coming up. Like ever since I've been speaking about this topic, I know that a lot of people relate to this. And yeah, I want to speak about more because sometimes you just hear the stuff about how, yeah, Inzunza, you'll never be broke if you have the spirit of Inzunza because it's the kind of spirit, it's very like, mm, it's a very like opulent type of like spirit type of thing, but there's so much more before you get there, guys, because Inzunza is like a culmination of different spiritual aspects. If you say Unenzunza, I promise you, then you must have like other, like, well, I'm talking to South Africans in this case, again, because we categorize our spiritual aspects. But as for the rest of the world, really, it's like, it's kind of like the law of Ra, like the law of one. That's what Inzunza is, basically. I would even say, yeah, Ra, basically. But like I said, I don't want to do a translation because I don't want to restrict and limit it, but I just wanted to give you an idea. And okay, for South African people, just know that, like, if it's Nzunza, then fam, you must know because it's either unesithunywa, unamagela, unamabutho, like, it's a culmination and a harmonic conversions of all of these aspects make up Inzunza. And guys, that's a whole lot of energy to have in one body. So you best believe shit gets real. And these are the things that people don't talk about when it comes to Inzuza. And I really wanted to talk about it so that you guys are not blindsided and wondering, what the fuck? They said this is such a great spirit to have, and like blah blah blah. Like, why do I feel like shit? Because, like I said, all of these like spiritual aspects, it's a lot. Like the amount of karma that you have to balance as someone that has Inzuza is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like the amount of generational like karma and whatever that it's now your responsibility if you are going to be able to put together Lenzuza. The work is unimaginable, and that's not saying it's impossible. That's, guys, but I don't want to lie to you guys because, again, like I said, people just talk about these nice things. Oh yeah, kunemali, and yeah, the people are beautiful. Lamabenzus are just beautiful, and what. why don't they tell you that it's an evolving beauty? That the reason why the beauty will stay with you forever is because it's beauty you cultivated from the inside. They don't talk about what it will take for you to cultivate that beauty, that confidence, that financial stability. Yay! So, but the point is that I actually always compare the journey and Nzunza to the whole Moses getting the slaves out of Egypt, then the whole 40 years in the desert, and then the crossing of the Jordan. Yo, especially the Jordan parts, I think is what I compare mostly to. It is like, Oksala, you across the Jordan, then we can talk. Before the Jordan, wait, fam. So, okay, I just wanted to start that on a lighter note because shit about to get heavy in this conversation. One of the things that I did want to talk about before I pull cards, because whether the cards bring it up or not, but I guess they do. Here you've got the nine of swords, so I'm literally on the right track. Again, you've got the ace of pentacles. It's like, it's a lot, but okusalayo ekugcineni, it's the truth. Like, it's what they say. It's what it is. But there is a journey to that point, and one of the aspects that people don't talk about is the depression. Depression to the point of depression to the point of suicide feelings, and getting that's kind of like happening with people quite a lot. It's natural, but I don't think that's what you want to hear. But I mean, or what do I know what you want to hear? Like, whether you want to hear it or not, right? It is part of the journey. Again, you're balancing a lot of energies within you, and it's a lot of noise. It's a lot of noise. It's a lot of noise, guys. Yo, it's so much noise. And the noises, it doesn't decrease, obviously, until you start balancing out these like timelines. But as you do that, the noise does decrease, and you do kind of come out of this dark, shadowy space that you find yourself in with the spirit. It might also at times feel like it isolates you and takes you away from everyone, because all of a sudden people don't understand you. And as much as, two things can happen. Inzunza, guys, it wants you to be so loyal to the union between you and it, right? That's why some people will say, when Nzunza nyashata, like, you guys basically become one. It wants Inzunza, it's not like other spirits. The amount of loyalty that it demands, guys, it does not play. So you have a choice. You can either go down the path and be like, yeah, I want to see this through. I want to see what I'm capable of with you, like us. Or which happens to a lot of people, they can't take it. They can't take the part where your community shuns you and you're looking like a crazy person because you're depressed and like, what the fuck is going on with you? You want to kill yourself? Like, it's lit. Like, people can't take that. So a lot of people end up like being like, yo, peace, I'm not doing this, and going to the community, and getting shelter from there. I don't know how that works, but yeah, you'll find people saying Inzunza is rare. Inzunza isn't rare. What is rare is people finishing the course and actually getting to the point where you can actually say Nzunza. And the people that do that don't even say that, because at the end, let's not go into deep, but like I said, there is a choice along the way. Even there's a point where it will tell you, like, okay, if you at this point there's no return, shoot you, like, we are walking together. Like, you've made it this far, so there's no going back. And at that point, you'll be like, I mean, you've made it that far. I figure you'll go the rest of the way. But yeah, there is a lot of like initiations at first where this thing will make you look like Azit Dubs. Yo, the fights, the arguments with people that where now you think love you because you love them or because you were taught to love them and you thought that like they also love you. Nzunza does not play. It will excommunicate you from all of these fake ass people, from your frenemies, from whatever, and it will show you. It's so painful, Shama. I don't wanna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a painful journey. It's a painful journey. Like to find out like all these things that Inzunza knows that you didn't know, and it reveals these things to you. And like, you know that like meme that keeps going around, or like that video or whatever, that's like, is this your man? Like, you are choosing this, like, or you, that's what Inzunza does. Like, is this your friend? Like, this is what you're choosing. And honestly, come on, as a sane person, now you're like, fuck, like, I can't. And by that time, it's giving you enough strength. It's giving you, like, spiritual backbone, man, where you're able to be like, fuck it, I can do without this. Like, I don't need this shit in my life. If this thing is promising me real, like, I have to try. Because also, a lot of you guys are people that, like, you believe in real love. You believe in real friendship. You believe in real connections. Inzunza will take away everything in your life that is not real. And what nobody tells you is that that is a painful process. That is not a fun process. So it does get to the point sometimes where like the loneliness, the depression is so real, you might find yourself in like suicidal conditions, you know. To my understanding, like, you shouldn't get to that point. It won't allow you to get to that point. But you are gonna, like, you will feel it out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm speaking to the people that have gone through this. I'm not saying if you haven't gone through it, you must claim this and be like, oh, is this what's gonna happen to me? No, then I'm not talking to you. Like, I'm talking to people that have actually gone through this or who are going through this right now, so that you understand that it's not out of the ordinary what you're going through. It's just that people are not educated as to how to, because you know, when you're going through suicidal, like suicidal mentality, like people honestly think like all they need to say shem, and it's not their fault. They're trying their best. Also, those that do genuinely love you, be like, we love you, blah blah blah. But a lot of the time, that's actually not what happens. Instead, guys, I don't want to lie, Inzunza just shows you the truth, because this thing is gonna give you its eyes. You're gonna be able to see the world through it. So, and like that's sight without a veil. You have to have strength in order to have sight. Not everything you see is nice, and a lot of people see something and it scares them and they run away. And when I say see something, I'm not talking about beings, hey nani. I'm not talking about things. I'm talking about seeing someone for who they really are. This may be a person you're married to. This may be your own mother, your own father, your own children. Realizing that this is shit. Like, that's not easy. That's something that people run away from and just pretend like it never happens. And Nzunza is not about that. Like, if you do not have courage to stand up for the power that it gives you, then it's okay. Let's not go there. Like, don't worry about it. And Inzunza doesn't punish you. Like, if you're not about that life, you're not about that life. It's not gonna force you. It's not one of the others. Then it's okay. If that's what you're doing, if that's what you're doing, go become a shaman, go become a, it's cool. Baby's not gonna fight with you. It's cool. This is a connection. Like, you guys are pulled towards one another. So should you at any point feel like you're not ready for the connection, if we go and pursue all the other things which you were pursuing, it's fine. Let me give you guys a bit of a tarot reading. You got the Six of Wands, which is my victory card, and that's just to say, however, if you do decide this is your path and this is what you want. It's a reality that I actually cannot even explain to people because oh they like, because it's a secret. It's so funny, né? Secrets from spirit are not like secrets between humans. Like, when spirit gives you secrets, even if you tried, you wouldn't be able to tell people. You're not going to find the words. And if you do manage to pick and choose some words that would completely bring down this whole concept, you're just going to sound crazy. You're just gonna sound like you're loopy. That's how spirit keeps a secret. When spirit says it's keeping a secret, it's not messing around. Like, it knows how you are. So basically, and also to say to the people that I'm talking to is that, like, you guys have the strength to carry out this journey. And even if you are afraid, do it anyways. Do it anyways. Why? Because it will lead you to your true nature. And within this universe or any other universe, the only way that you can truly be recognized by nature, as in to say, this is my child. Like, how can nature recognize you if you're wearing a mask? If you're wearing 100,000 masks? How is it supposed to say, that is Sarah and this is what Sarah needs? That is Unomathemba and that is what Unomathemba needs. No, but you're wearing a mask of Jerry and Luke and whatever. Like, hello. Open yourself up and make yourself recognizable to nature. And the fun part about that is that you ain't gotta do nothing but be your authentic self. Hello. You gotta start somewhere. I actually had an Instagram post like that. You gotta start somewhere. Start now. You got the page of wands here, because I do get that, I guess. Some of you might be feeling like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, can I still, like, yes, because I don't know how to tell you guys, it's never too late for that journey. It's never too late to uncover the authenticity within you. Like, to be honest, people use the word authenticity too much. I feel like it's lost its blood. Like, it just now sounds like, oh, be authentic, be authentic. Like, no, this is really, like, it's not easy. There's so many restrictions that we put on the human being. We almost make it so that you never reach a certain level of yourself. And to entertain or accommodate Nzunza, you have to go past so many fear thresholds and factors. Just start. Like, can you see how small this little, like, dragon is? At some point, you and this dragon grow together. It's a union. It's that kind of a relationship. It's a union. You'll become partners. But, like, yeah, your partner is powerful beyond measure, and that power is a power that you inherit. So you become powerful beyond measure. What do I mean by powerful? I mean someone who's able to attract to themselves, within awareness, situations that continue to evolve, grow them, sustain them. And again, like I said, it gives you an opportunity to finally be seen by Mother Nature, by the universe, like the birds. If you don't know what I mean by be seen, how the birds wake up and they just go pick out their worms and whatever. They don't have to save their worms at night, like save for breakfast. They don't have to do none of that. They wake up, it's there. Their life, it's abundantly, like, supported. They are abundantly accounted for. That could be you with Inzunza. Strukod. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. Later.